Hello, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm sorry it's been so long. That's such my fault. I've been busy. For my followers that know, I am a part-time New York girly. That's why this background looks different. So if you are in Queens area, you are now able to book an appointment with your girl. I still am in Florida most of the time. Sorry if I sound a little crazy. I have like those teeth whitener things in my mouth right now. But yeah, if you are in New York, if you're a New York resident or a Florida resident, you can book your appointment with your girl. I'm so excited. I missed you guys. Okay, gonna get to the video. As you can see, this is stitch braids with a little bit of a twist. We're doing zigzag parts all the way through. So as you know, for my regulars, what I do first is I pre-section the hair, apply gel to the part, and then repart to create such a crispy clean part. And right now what you see me doing, and this is how I apply gel to all my clients. This is just my process, especially my more textured clients. So this is how I apply the gel to make sure that the braids and the stitches come out very smooth. Maybe I should spit these out because I'm sounding a little crazy right now. Oh, it's been so long. I miss you guys so much. This is my fault. I'm going to try to do better about producing more videos and answering you guys' questions and comments as best as I can. I'm just so excited. Okay, as you can see, I applied the gel and I'm smoothing it out now. This is what ensures that the stitches are very smooth. Now, I sped this up a little bit because it's, you know, a bit tedious and nobody wants to watch me 20 minutes parting and braiding this one braid. But yeah, so what I do is I create the little slicey slice, braid it a few times. I think 3 is my magic number before I begin the stitches. This is your anchor braid. This is what secures the fronts. This is what makes it tight and neat. And then what you see me doing is just stitching in each piece. Okay, I'm gonna have to spit these out, guys. I'm sorry. No, I lied. I'm leaving them. Okay. Yeah, so what you see me doing is just slicing in each little piece. Now, I get comments like, oh my god, why don't you use your nails? Just use your nails. I don't know, guys. Sometimes I use my nails. Sometimes I use a comb. I find the comb more easier. Plus, it ensures all the stitches are congruent later on. Sometimes with my fingers, I can't ensure that it's always, you know, the same size. But bear with me. As I previously stated, you guys see that I'm in a different setting. I am in Queens, New York now. So I am in Queens, New York at the end of each month, and I am in Florida at the beginning of each month. So I will link my booking website in my bio or somewhere in the description below. That way you guys who are interested can book an appointment with your girl. I would love to see and meet you guys. And I know a few times in the video it looks mad aggressive the way I'm pushing his hair. I promise I'm not being aggressive, guys. I'm pushing his head softly. You know, sometimes some of my clients, they just like to talk to me and look at me. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it just loosens up my grip a little bit, so that's why you see me keep adjusting his head. I know it looks so crazy, but I promise I wasn't hurting him and he didn't have an issue with it. Sometimes with the curlier textures, especially with parts that aren't straight like this one, and by partings I mean like the initial line to separate each braid is not straight, this is a zigzag part. Sometimes you see me smoothing out the extra little curly pieces, that way I can see and make sure that the part continues to be straight. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. Like sometimes with curlier hair, when you apply gel, it kind of reverts a little bit. So with him, I'm just smoothing out the hair each time. I know it's a bit more tedious and maybe takes a little bit more time, but what? I'm just so excited, guys. I'm losing my train of thought. Oh my goodness. Sorry. It's been so long. I promise I will never, ever go this long without posting again and talking to you guys. Now, for some clients, I know I'm already going to get comments about this. Some of my clients don't like, especially I find with my New York clients, It's just more of the style to not have an edge up. So don't come for my friends in the comments talking about why didn't he get a lineup? Why didn't he? Some people don't like that, and that's okay. I just find in the New York culture, it's more, especially with the men, they don't necessarily need that crispy edge all the time. That's not needed. That's not wanted. And it's honestly a preference. So not everybody needs it. You feel me? So personally, he doesn't want it. I think he looks great without it. That's just his preference. Guys, do be careful if your client is like mine who does have little pelitos on the neck. I loosen up my grip just a smidge a bit. That way it's not so uncomfortable for him later on in the day, because those hairs do tighten up as the gel dries. So just be careful of that. Have your client lean forward and loosen up the grip on the neck hairs. That way they don't get hair bumps and complain about uncomfortability later. Same thing with the front edges. That's why I smooth it out the way I do and braid it a few times. That way the tension is there but not overly tight so that they get hair bumps, if that makes sense. Guys, it is possible to braid clean and not excessively tight. You feel me? Your braids should be clean and comfortable, and it is possible for them to last without being such tight, if that makes sense. If you are a friend that struggles with eczema and are in the hair industry as well, I will be dropping a video later on about tips and tricks of what I do and how I try to combat this as working in the hair industry. I know it might be kind of apparent, especially in this video with the red spots, and trust me, they are uncomfortable. I'm also going to be dropping tips in that video on how to avoid that. This is something that does plague our industry because we are constantly washing our hands. So I will drop some tips on how to avoid getting this particular type of eczema later on down the road. I didn't show this in the video, but when I do finish the braids, I rubber band him, I applied mousse, and then I blow dried and applied some oil sheen. So that's how I finish all of my clients. I just wanted to demonstrate the braids again. And as always, I love and appreciate you guys so much, and I'm so sorry for disappearing on you guys for more than a month. It's been so crazy just trying to go back and forth, but I love it, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world, and I love you guys, and Until next time, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video and let me know in the comments what you want to see more of below. Love you. Bye.